I'm seeing this, but okay. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. All right. Good, good, good. We're just gonna go ahead and yeah, we're just gonna try and do it this way. It's a bit different, but whatever works, whatever works, whatever works, we'll do it like that. Good evening, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, 5 minutes of no audio. That's sad. I'll try and what I'll do is that when I'm done, I'll edit it on YouTube and just cut that bit off so that there's no point people who are joining us later coming into not being able to hear. Yeah, welcome. Common Sense Sisters, you're here. Oh, Debbie, everybody was looking for you yesterday. For some reason now, when we start live and they don't see you, Common Sense Sisters, everybody is always like, where's Common Sense Sisters? Where is ADC? Chill Power, welcome. Cecilia, I salute you. Debbie, I think this is like the very first time I'm seeing you on my live. Wow, it's nice to see you here. Greg, welcome. Rita, you're welcome. I salute each and every one of you. Bolaji, thank you so much for joining us tonight. So I'm just going to jump into it because we already wasted 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you, Cynthia. What can we do? We are learning and unlearning and growing. By the grace of God, we are growing. I want to believe that you guys are growing because I'm growing. I'm learning a lot. How many of you saw that live yesterday night? The live that I did yesterday, how many of you caught that live or was able to watch it thereafter today? There was a brother that came to that live later on, quite late, after we've done like 2 hours. And he came and then he just, completely, wow. The story was quite touching, wasn't it? Yeah, very, very powerful. I don't know. There's something about human stories. That's why I love, these live streams. If you guys notice on this platform now, we'll do more of it. And I think you guys even prefer more of it now. We're doing more of it. And yeah, there's something about human stories. When somebody tells their story, it's always so powerful, especially if it's been told by the person that is experiencing it. If it's not like, them say. If it's the real person that is experiencing, that's going through the stuff that is telling that story, it's always something so powerful. So yeah, that brother's story was quite touching. Unfortunately, I don't have his contact. Somebody wanted to get in contact with him, but he said that he decided to join yesterday because we're always bashing men. That's what he said. That was his standing. That's where he started from. That we're always bashing men. Oh, so he came to receive some of the bashing, I suppose. Oh my God. I don't know how many times you have to explain this to people, but I mean, it's not everybody that will get it. And I can't keep myself if people don't get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those who will get it, will get it. Some people will never get it. People like Bolaji here, he's a man. We have a few brothers here that really get it. They know that we don't come here to bash anybody. We talk about issues. And unfortunately, some people will always see it as bashing. Men bashing. Some people, their mind is just programmed that anything that Obodo Yibo does is bashing men. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay? But I managed to give him, time didn't permit us to go into details because his issues were quite a lot. His brother has been married 3 times. And, so his issues are quite deep. I don't know if you had enough time. I would have loved to take some people's opinion as well in the comment section, to add some people, to advise him as well, but we didn't have time because by that time we'd done 3 hours. I was tired. And I remember I was working today, so I was really, really tired. Yeah. You don't see it as bashing, Balaji, you see it as objectivity. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh. Some people say they see it as bashing, no. They see it as somebody bashing them. So I don't know. Me, I don't want to bash anybody. As I always say, it's not about bashing. It's about, learning, unlearning. So yeah, let's jump right into it today. Yeah, let's jump right into it. Come on, sister. What did you say? That he needs to cut off the Nigerian doctor. Okay. That's the one that he said his parents approve. I just cannot believe that they are matured men like that still, their parents. I mean, it's okay to respect your parents, when they give you advice and all that, but you have to weigh it as an adult. If you are not independently thinking as an adult, then, you know, it's going to be a problem with relationships. It's going to be a problem. Your mother cannot keep whispering into your ears, or your father. That's what we call mama's boy. And I used to think that it's young people that are like that, like 30 something year old, 20 something year old. But by the time a man is in his 50s and your parents are still telling you what to do, there's a problem. Oh. Mm-hmm. There's a problem. Rahim is here. Rahim is a man. Mm. So, yeah, you don't take it personal. You condemn the bad brothers. It is what it is. I wish we have more brothers. Honestly, I'm always eager for more brothers to come and speak to us. But you see, the funny thing is that most brothers that come here to speak to us, they always say, they just air my opinion as well. I mean, I don't know. It's not like we plan it. I tell them what to say. They are adults. I can't coach them and tell them what to say. But I mean, I think people will speak from a place of knowledge and experience. You can't give what you don't have. And your thinking, your ideology, and your beliefs will come from, what you've experienced and your knowledge that you've gained. All I was here the other day, and he scattered all the tables. He's a man. Did I tell Allah to say all those things he was saying? He gave us a personal experience of how his own marriage almost failed at 9 years. He decided to turn things around because he didn't want his wife to divorce him. And today they have a very good marriage. Anyway, we are not talking about marriages today. I'm talking to sisters today. We are talking about children, birth control is what I'm talking about today. And I hope that my sisters out there, those who are here now and those who are going to join us later, they will, take this to heart and, think about it. When you come abroad, sisters, I won't say brothers, because the reason why I'm not saying brothers, even though it takes two people to bring children into this world, when a relationship ends or a marriage fails, is most times, 99.9 times, is the children are saddled with the responsibility of looking after children. So that's why I'm saying sisters. Monica, you're here, sweetie. You're welcome. And it's flattered. Thank you, my love. So it is always the mothers. You guys heard Monica's story. Monica's story was, when was it? It was on Friday. We had that show. Right. So it's always the mothers. So when you come abroad, when you come abroad, women, when you come abroad for whatever reason, if it's to come and work or to come and go to school, and as you are looking for a relationship along the way, please, I am begging you, please, 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 let me say it like a real Nigerian, please, yeah, try not to fall pregnant so quickly. Yeah, do not put children first, and most importantly, do not let your plans that you have for your life, I won't say that children will ruin it though, but children can delay you. They can. When you have a plan for your life, for instance, you say, okay, I'm going to do this thing. In the next 5 years, this is what I want to do in terms of my career, my job. Yeah. Don't just allow yourself, and you are in a relationship, you are having sexual relation with a man, whether a relationship or marriage, please. I mean, if you live abroad, if women in the villages can know about birth control, they know the local herbs that they need to take, they know the time of the month that they need to do kerewa so that they will not get pregnant. What is your excuse when you live in the diaspora and you are falling pregnant? You guys saw the title bar? Before you fall pregnant again, that's how Linda Keji say you fell pregnant. So before you fall pregnant, please listen. See, children are a blessing. I love my children more than my own life. Yeah. But there is a time for everything in life. I see some women, it's like they don't have a plan for their life, or maybe they don't have the willpower, to be able to control what they want at certain times, and they just allow life to happen to them. I don't know. I try to be understanding. I try to, see things from their own way, to empathize or sympathize, whatever. But you can't just allow life to happen to you. Chill Power said, I got married and waited 6 years before having kids. I was a student and I knew I won't be able to handle it. God bless you. You know that as a student, if you get pregnant now, you are going to likely fall off the academic studies that you are doing. Let me tell you something, ladies. When you have a child, the minimum it will take from your life, the minimum is 2 years. 2 years is the minimum. That's if you can afford childcare, because we all know how expensive childcare is in the abroad. 9 months of pregnancy, at least 1 year of nursing that baby before you can even think of going to daycare or going to childminder. Okay, yeah, children are good. They are a blessing from God, yeah. But that one doesn't, if somebody doesn't even have a child or you just have one baby, two, that one, not even they pay me. You know, the one that is the one I feel pained. You know where? When Dino Melaye put that in for a head the other time that he said police, that he jumped off from police van once upon a time, and he can't put one, it wasn't Fayoshe, no, it's Fayoshe. I'm calling the wrong person. Fayoshe now said, I don't know what they did to him. He said, oh, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I see pain in my head, my heart. I'm in pain. That's the kind of pain I feel when I see ladies like that. Hmm? You know, somebody is saying something here. Cynthia, you know a Ghanaian lady, she has been pregnant every year without fail. Yeah. Yeah. Those kind of people, you will just know what will happen to them all their life. One mama see on money. Now children, all their life, they say, you know our children. You know our children. Come on. You have control whether you want to have a child or not. You cannot be getting falling pregnant mistakenly. No. Okay, even if it happened once, it happened twice, especially the one that even they pay me like Fire said that I'm saying I'm in pain, is when you are a single parent as a woman, you already have 4 children to look after. And Monica brought this up the other day that it was like, some single parents, once they meet a boy, the boy will just come and sleep in their house, the next thing they are pregnant. I knew I was still going to do a topic about it, so I didn't want to allow Monica to dig in, because this is something that is very, very, is something that is important to me that I want to talk about. See, if you don't plan your life, if you don't plan your life, life will happen to you and you will become like somebody that is not sensible. We are smart women now. We are educated women. We are forward-thinking women. We have common sense. You are in a relationship. I love what one woman said here one day. I can't remember the name of this, one of my regular subscribers here. She said, when she demanded, the brother went to Nigeria to marry her and brought her here. And she said, when I saw the way this Baba was behaving, this relationship, Maji, as in, this fine, he go chop my head. Now, Aurora, see, birth control in England is free of charge. Most places in the abroad, in Europe here, you don't pay for it. There are sexual health clinic everywhere. Just go. They will do different ones. Some will say, no, I don't like it. This one is not good for me. If pill is not good for you, will not remember. There is patch. Use patch. If patch is not good for you, use cord. There are different ones. They will give you all the options. One must be good for you. You cannot just allow yourself to be falling pregnant every year. Come on. Come on, there's a purpose for your life. It's not just, you are not only a carrier of babies. You didn't come to this world to come and be pushing out babies every year. There is more to your life than having babies. Come on. Our parents did that because they needed all those children so that they could go to farm in those days. So they needed all those plenty children. What's your excuse? Do you have a farm? You get farm when you want to carry those children go, sisters. Or you are in a bad relationship. You can see that this relationship is not working well. Every day, you and this man, they quarrel. Every day, when they settle the quarrel, there's abuse going on, cheating, whatever you want to name it. They cry every day, say you are depressed. That is the time for you to just borrow yourself sense and said, okay, it takes one so to get pregnant. Oh, just say, okay, I'm not saying don't sleep with him. I'm not saying don't do your normal wifely duty. That is the time for you to say, I already have 2 children now, or I have 3 children now. Let me stop. Because if I have more, that means I cannot do anything with my life. That means in the next 5 to 6 years, Nigerian are going to raise. Nigerian, you can't raise for Europe and America. You don't have anything you want to do with your life than to be raising children every day. Go to bomb, for what? The one that is really paining me is the one that you have a single parent that already has 4 children. I saw one daddy that broke my heart. Oh, this sister broke my heart. I'm not going to lie. My heart was like, oh, why? Monica, why? Monica, you're in trouble. Monica, why? Mama, yeah, you missed yesterday's live. Oh, you need to go and catch up. It was something else. So you already have 4 children. And for whatever reason, whether na in fault, I've been at your fault, or but I both on our faults, now marriage going end. After 4 children as a single parent, Monica can't see the next. And then Monica, I'm going to use Monica. Let me use Monica. Monica is my aburo, so I will just use her name. Monica, business, she's growing it, doing everything. She's working on the side. 4 children already. So she's trying to, elevate herself financially. This Monica is a fictitious one. No, not this our Monica here. Monica is a good girl. No, not be this Monica. This one is a fictitious one. This Monica have 2 kids. I know. Monica, you have 2 kids. Don't worry. This is another Monica. Monica, why? I don't know why. I just like that Monica. Why? Monica, this Monica has 2 kids. Oh, this is not the Monica. Anyway, guys. Now you come. So you start building your career, start doing things, and things are going well financially. You are getting yourself to a good place. Things are going well for you. Then you meet another guy. And this Monica come meet another guy. Hey, I said this Monica was doing so well. I was so proud of her. I say yes. And you see, she already used her mouth to tell us, say, not be this Monica, I beg. Mona, leave my Monica alone. No. This is a fictitious Monica. She already told us that the man that she had these 4 children for is a deadbeat, whether na deadbeat or na wetin they call am. Say na deadbeat, papa. Say no, they give nothing. He doesn't give a dime. She's saddled with the responsibility of looking after these children. No kind of work where she never do many a job. But finally, now she's pushed herself. She's in a good place. It seems like she's finally able to stabilize her. Yes, so Chelsea Brown. Monica, why? Yeah, Monica, why? No one ask Monica, say, why? Why are you doing this to yourself, Monica? It's not good. You finally got yourself in this very good place that, it looks like you are on the right path. You are about to achieve something for yourself. Your 4 children are all below. The oldest one is 12 years old. Monica, next thing, Monica meets man now. Before 6 months, Monica don't carry belly again. For the 5th baby. Monica, why? Monica, why? I said, Monica, why? The 5th baby. You just meet a guy. You already have 4 children. You are in a good place now, finally. You are about to stabilize yourself financially so that you don't depend on benefits. So that you can be, you can make something of your life and be financially stable. One of the reasons why your marriage, why your relationship was so problematic is because you didn't have anything to bring to the table. Because the man was fed up. You say, not that he was doing very well anyway. He wasn't doing very well. You tutu cuckoo, you don't even bring nothing because you are busy having children every year. 5th baby, my dear, pregnant. I saw it and say, yeah, Monica, why? You are pregnant? Okay, but now, we live in Obodo Ibo. Now, if it's Nigeria, if it's me, Bridget of those days, in a proper Nigeria, I will say, Monica, there's something wrong with you. I go tell am as e be say you must be mad. Are you normal? I'll do like Mr. Macaroni. Are you normal? Eh? You can't share. But now when we don't come obodo oyibo, we learn how to soften everything with the soft paddle everything. Mm-hmm. Now we call the soft paddle everything. So I don't feel say why you get belle, why you no get belle, and things like that. Just look. I say, my show. But he pay me. He pay me. I say, people they say congratulate you. Congratulate you for waiting. Kilo shetani kan osheri when I go to congratulate you. When you say you get belle for the sixth child, I've been at the fifth child you get belle for. What are they congratulate you for? I say, I just look. Say, okay, good luck. Monica, good luck. Good luck, but just know that in the next 2 years, all those businesses you started, the job you started, everything you started, you make I tell you something. Do you know why men get easily promoted and they get more pay, even if you do the same job with a man? And this is a fact. Do you know the reason why men get easily more promoted? If you are in a job as a woman and a man, you do exactly the same job, the man is likely to earn more than you. Do you know why? Because men know they go maternity leave. They recently introduced paternity leave, and the paternity leave now only 2 weeks for UK here. I don't know, it might be longer in some other countries. Women, that 9 months that you are pregnant, you know how many days you will take off to go to antenatal? When you have the baby, you take maternity leave. Some people was 1 year. I used to work in a borough here in the UK here where the women Asians they be. No, so those ones they sabi born where. By the time they go maternity like this, by the time they come back, you go see say the woman don't get belly again. So you go just work for maybe 3 months, you don't go maternity again. By the time you stay for house 1 year, by the time they come back, you don't get belly. I say, now God do for now. When I do for Great Britain. Now Great Britain, they will be say that they pay benefits, that they look after on that they give on a free house. Otherwise, if you try this one for where they come from for your country, something go chop your head. It not be soft life. Once you say Monica wants soft life, that one not be soft life. I suffer head life with that, my people. Which kind of soft life? No. Now who never see money, now they think say child benefit money, now money, that one not be money. No, that's not money. Now the money when they keep you for poverty be that. They use that money. Why do you think that when we come to this Obodo Oyibo, it's black people that have never seen benefit that will always want to die on top of benefit more than the Oyibo that the thing was created for? Why? Because they use and they keep on now. They will use it to tie you to a life of poverty because as long as you are on it, you can never earn more than that. Now, fixed income where it be say, if you use and save if you save and go Nigeria, go build house or whatever, you can use it to do many things in Nigeria. And if it feed you, then if you pay your rents, but is that all you can do? Can you do more? Don't you think they have don't you, as a woman, you don't think that you have the capacity to be more prosperous in this land where there are so many opportunities? You don't think so? They put you in a circle, cheat power, my sister. They put you in that circle of poverty that you can't get out of. See, if you didn't know that today, please know it now. If you come abroad, no matter what they say that they give people free of charge, if you depend on it, it go affect you negatively. You not go realize until you don't old. Now that time you go no say, Ashe, now so I take it down for benefit all my life. So they collect this, collect that, collect this, collect. What the hell is that? When you get your 2 hands, you get your 2 legs, you come Europe to come collect benefits. They born picking pian every year so that you go to collect benefits. The more children you born, the more they go pay you. I pity for you. I too pity for you. That will not be life now. You go say, why not tell men to use protection? You go tell your husband, make you go wear condom, abi you go tell your partner, abi how they call him, to go. If not, you born are different. Or you born man no care. Once they don't born the children, they won't born. Some of them go just go there, do what did they call them? Mastectomy or how did they call that thing where they do so where they go come out their ability to give woman belly. They go come out time. They don't care. To make you try tell your African husband or African boyfriend, say, make you go hospital, go remove, make you go to Vixectomy. Thank you, my yes, Konajare. Vixectomy. Tell him, make go do Vixectomy. Whether I know go, you know, tell you, say, whether na juju you put for mouth, they talk that word. Hmm? Yeah, it's only for a while. But you can be, it's a trick to keep you in that line, in that poverty line. You can do so much more better. You see, everything about life is from your mind. If you can think it, you can do it. Me, I so much believe in the power of doing so much more. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's Christ that gives me the strength, and I can do so much better. I don't go university for Nigeria. I can't go university for Bodo Yibo for nothing for me to consider and they collect one lousy how much you won't give me. See, this my friend for this country. When we came to this country together, she used to say it. When we used to meet that time when we born children, my friend go tell me say that big money where you both collect so, or you both that work in the city, me too I go collect them. Yeah, it's a poverty mindset. You are right. That's what that my friend used to say. Say that big money when those Oyibo they work for city, like 6 figures that they collect, me too I will collect it. If you put it in your mind and you work towards it, you can. Guess what? What I'm talking to you about now is over 15, 16 years ago. Yeah? Today now, to the glory of God, she is actually getting that 6 figures because she's a manager in a multinational investment bank. If you can see it, you can dream it, you can achieve it. What is my point? Sisters, before you fall pregnant, before you fall pregnant, think about it. Do you really need that 4th baby? Do you need that 5th baby? You need that 6th baby? Do you need it? You need, especially if you are left alone with children to care for. That has a significant impact on your life as a woman and the things you can do, your dreams. You put everything on hold because children, you know how they are. They take a lot from you. Then they suck. Children, before they will begin give you now when they be adult, 20 years of your life you are giving to these children, 25 years of your life. Go and ask people that have adult children, they go tell you. Now you go they give. So you go they pray, say these children go leave house to do. Which day these children won't leave? Me they leave now, don't tire. Me they leave. And these days it's so hard when they go university, come back. Sometimes they will see their house because they know if you afford a place of their own and you want them to buy. They know if you get deposits. They are working, they are saving. We don't be like Oyibo. We are not like white people here. British people, they get inheritance. Most of them inherit from generation to generation. So they have so much money in the family line that by the time the boy or girl or their children are graduating, they already have enough money to give them to go and put down on the property to buy. One of our sisters sent me something that day. And it was like, I should take a look at it. The disadvantage, a lot of black people we are missing out. We are missing out on the property boom. Property, the way people, Asians, go see Asians. Maybe we never talk about Yubo where they get the land. Go and look at Asians in the UK, the way that they buy property. Then they put money together. This is how they do so. They do it as well in their community. They put money together. This one go buy today. In 6 months, another one go buy. Next year, now so two, before you know, all of them. If you go to an area in East London, now then fool the whole of that area and now then get the property. Black people, now what do we get? What do we get? Not only to born children and to wear fake designers up and down. Go they proud say we wear you wear one designer's bag or you carry one designer's bag where they said $10,000, they sent $15,000. When they put money for another person's pocket, money that you should put into your children's education, so that they don't end up owing student loan that will $50,000, $100,000. Do you know how much it is to send a child to university? Even if there's student loan available, not basic, you pay it back, they will pay it back. They pay it with interest. It's not free. So my point is that, my people, sisters, this is for you. Very, very crucial. Crucial. Please, birth control, birth control, birth control. If you already have 4, 5 children, or you have 4, you even have 3, what do you need another child for? Or you want to do like that our brother yesterday that is talking about looking for a male child? I so love the people in my comment section because you guys always bring it correct. You always tell me correct. Yesterday, somebody was telling us a story about how their family member was looking for a male child. So he born 9 girls. Oh God. 9. You don't end up 9. 9 girls, 9 don't born. All in search for a male child. My people, please, ladies, don't wait for your man. Especially if you've been through a relationship and you have children. The next man you come contact with is not about having a child. Not just begin to sleep with them. Leave yourself because you go fall pregnant. I don't want you to fall pregnant. Don't fall pregnant immediately. Don't fall pregnant. Take birth control, I beg. There's a reason. You also Igbo people that go marry 10 years they never born. This is they're not be born because they know what they are doing. They are pursuing their career. They get plan for their life. They have plan. I don't understand some black people. It's like we just allow life to happen to us. There's no plan. I'm so grateful that now we are beginning to see men now that, like I have a friend in Canada. They have 3 daughters. They migrated. We were in Nigeria together working in the Federal Civil Service. And the guy said, I don't want a son. I beg. These 3 children is okay for me. A Yoruba guy. Really nice guy. They're happy with their 3 daughters growing, living their best life. He's not looking for a male child. She's not having children every year, looking for a male child or whatever that means. So it's about planning. No, that's what my point is. We need to plan. They say if you don't plan, if you failure to plan, when you fail to plan, you know that you are planning to fail. It's simple. Failure to plan is planning to fail. Because you definitely now I not be swell. Now I not be say person which person bad though. I'm saying the truth too. So before you start falling pregnant again, think about do you really need that baby? My sister, what do you need that baby for? Do you need that baby? What about that job that you've been pursuing? What about that thing that you've been planning to do that you finally got, that you are doing? You are in a good place now. You are earning good money now. Your children, the last one finally left the house and started primary school. So there's after school club that they can go to. Finally, you are in a good place now. Why are you going to set yourself back now by getting pregnant and starting all over again? Even if, I'm not saying you don't have children. I cannot tell you the number of children. I cannot tell you the number of children to have. Oh, that's a personal decision. But think about it. Can you afford this next 5th baby? Can you afford that 6th baby? Can you? What impact is it going to have in your life? What impact do you think it will have in your life? Because think about it, 9 months, so you go to carry that belly up and down. 9 months, you go to carry that belly, you go burn them. Then you start all over again. You start to do buggy, they carry buggy again. You start to do school runs again. Before that one come grow 10 years. Before you come enter secondary school, come finish secondary school. Come on. If you be full-time housewife that you are married to a man that is a provider and he has a good job, you people are doing well, and this is your plan, that's fine. Like I said, life is all about planning. But when you know that where you are financially is not good enough, they are writing you letter every day, you've not paid your electricity and gas bill, and you are allowing yourself to fall pregnant. You are looking for trouble. You are looking for trouble. You shouldn't do that. I don't think it's right. No, I don't think it's right at all for anybody a woman to put herself. Yeah. Fancy face. You had a friend once who was falling pregnant and falling pregnant. Somebody said 10 years in Canada, not working, all because of children. Certified nurse. Now, children, you can't born for Obodo Yibo. You do come to Obodo Yibo just to be having children. Just to be having children, having children, having children, having children. Ha. You know, this part of the world, there's freedom. You know, it's a fundamental human rights. The right to family life. Article 5 or 6 of the fundamental human rights. So you can have as many as you like. But check them. As a woman, check them. Are you competitive with your colleagues, your counterparts, or your classmates that you went to uni together, you went to school together, even if you don't go to school? Okay, I hear another very strange one today. A young woman sent me a message. She needs my advice. I'm going to share my link in a minute. If anybody wants to contribute, we're not going to be long. And she said, Auntie B, I need to talk to you. She sent me these voice messages, a long one, telling me about how her husband that she's married to, how they got together and everything. 10 years they've been together. I share this brother has another wife in Nigeria. She only found out now after 2 children and 10 years of marriage that the brother has a wife in Nigeria. And she's got 2 children already for him. And she was telling me that somebody advised her that said, it's better for you to have your children in one place. Be praying that God will remove his eyes from that one in Nigeria or something ridiculous like that. In my mind, I say, it's good to surround yourself with people who have common sense, honestly. Common sense. He lied on. I wish I can play the voice note. I wanted to play it, but she said I shouldn't because of her voice. So I might do another video. I will hide her voice and I'll disguise her voice, and so that you guys can hear from the horse's mouth. I say, if you guys know what I say in my comment section, you know that I don't just come here every day to be, shouting and talking out of points. Like my inbox, my DM overflows every day with women issues. Somebody is actually advising this young woman, she's still very young, that it's better to have your children in one place. So is having another baby that is your wahala now. You already have 2. You just found out that the man you've been living with has been lying to you for 10 years. He swore that he didn't have a wife. Ashe, as he's marrying her, he's marrying another one in Nigeria. Now he will go to Nigeria and stay there 6 months, then come back. He'll be talking. He's been lying until Ashiri 2 before she finally found out. And the thing that pained me about this young girl's experience is that she said, just like Monica, this is the life she didn't want for herself because of her own background. She said this is the life she never wanted. She said nothing this guy didn't used to swear. He kept swearing that he doesn't have another wife. He doesn't even have girlfriend, though. He doesn't look at another woman. No, he was swearing heaven and earth so that she can agree to marry him. And she said this is her first boyfriend. He was the first person she ever slept with in her life. First everything. 10 years of a lie. And somebody is advising her to cuckoo have her children in one place because she already had 2. So 2 is not enough. So stay and have more. Now, don't see the Advisors Association of Nigeria. Oh, God. Chai, women. My young lady, if you are listening, having a child now, it should be the last thing in your mind. As I'm talking now, tomorrow, go to that sexual health clinic and go and get birth control. You need to figure out what you are going to do with your life. Because I asked her, are you working? She said, not really, like, I don't think it's a stable employment she has. It's like off and on. But because she has 2 young children, of course, she's not working. Fancy Face said, I had a friend. Let me pin this. She has 7 children. When we go shopping, she goes to the clearance section. I always yelled at her. I told her that these children don't beg to be here. She must buy them good stuff. Sister me, that is the best she can afford. 7 children in America. In fact, she's even lucky she can even enter store with you, my sister. If she has 7 children, then she will, I think I'm even surprised that she can enter a normal store. Yeah. Some is only charity stores, charity. They can only go to charity store. Because it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. That's not a joke. That's a whole shitload of children. That's a whole load of children. Okpo, that's too much, yo. Yeah. 7 children, 6 children. You guys are shocked, ba? Okay. What about Monica? Monica that is pregnant with the 5th one, unko? After they left her with 4 already. Eh? Monica is going to put everything on hold now for the next 2 years because she's pregnant again. My people, what are we going to do with Monica? What are we going to do with Monica? 4 children that she said she was the only one that was caring for. The man does not give her a penny. Is it not even somebody that you see that you take to child kini? What's it called? Child services, or how do you call it? Child support. I keep telling you guys that child support in the UK is not the same thing like in the US. They are not very strict about child support here. I tell you guys on the show all the time. So only her. Only her. Only how, my people. How do you explain that one? Yeah, you become depressed because looking after children too. Yeah. Flava, yeah, looking after children too is no joke. It's emotionally draining. Emotionally, it's draining. I'm trying to see if I can invite I don't see me with my bonnet for head. This internet today, the internet is giving me, it's doing shaggy. Looking after children is draining. It's not a joke, people. No joke. It's not a joke. You have to bring children into this world that you can care for. Don't go and start bringing children into this world that you cannot care for. It's not easy. How can one person look after? I don't know how one person can care for 7 children, though, my people. I don't know how it's humanly possible. Because looking after children is it a daycare? Sorry, Jare, it's my internet. Can you hear me now? Are you a daycare? Do you have a daycare service? If you don't have daycare, why the hell are you having 7 children abroad? Even if you're having triplets, if you have the first triplet, shouldn't you stop? You should stop now. If you know that you have in your family that, you got triplets in your family, you should stop. I don't think that's good, though, women. But it depends on what we want. Me, I always say that in this life, it depends on what you want. It depends on what you want for your life. So if you want, to move in life, to be in a good place in life, then have as many children, plan well. Like Nigerians will say in those days, they say, plan well. Plan well, oh. Because if you not plan well, life, lágbára Jésù. The most important thing in life is that the few that you have that God has blessed you with, if not 2, 3, 4, whatever. you are able to afford them. If you are not able to afford them, yeah, then you shouldn't. Adewale, I've got you.
So I'm just going to make it
Okay.
very short. So
Hi,
I made.
Adewale.
Hi, Auntie B. How are you? Hello? Hello?
Adewale, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Monica, can you hear me? Okay, this thing is just so problematic today, my people. I apologize. I don't know. This thing, okay. Let me do it on the phone. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Adewale, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hello? Hello?
You can hear them. Me, I cannot hear them. Oh, wallahi talai. Okay,
Hello?
hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I put the volume up here. Okay, I can hear them now.
Hello? Auntie B, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So sorry. I'm having some technical issues.
It's
I can
fine.
hear
It's
you.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I met a few ladies who had bright futures ahead of them, and then they just met a boyfriend and they got pregnant, and then they had kids, and that was it for them. So there's certain things I noticed. The first thing I noticed was that they, like, as like women, women are more in tune with their emotions. So once they like a guy, they fall in love with that guy really hard and fast. So they don't think with their brains anymore. It's like whatever the guy says, they just follow. So
Yeah.
the thing is, so most of the time the guys just tell them, okay, let's have kids now. Don't worry, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of kids. Just think you'd be able to go to work and all that. And the ladies just, accept all they believe everything. So this is what I always say to any woman or female friend I meet. I always tell them that to never trust a guy with protection. Never trust any guy. I don't care how lovely that guy is. I don't care how much you love the guy. Don't trust any guy with protection. Make sure you're protected. And if you also make sure he's protected, even if he's not protected, at least make sure you are protected.
Protect yourself.
Having sex with him. I can't say, abstain from sex. That's like most people don't do that anyway. So, but just make sure you're protected and never believe any guy. Don't believe what he tells you when it comes to sex and having children. If you know you don't want to have children, you have that control. You have the power. Protect yourself first before believing anything he says. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Adewale, how old are you, Adewale? You sound really young.
I'm 26.
Oh, you're so much wiser than your age. Wow. Thank you so much. You always speak so matured and, so articulate. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sweetie. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye. Monica. I don't add Monica. I don't think so. Okay. Let me add Monica. Monica, how far, sweetheart?
Good evening, Auntie V.
Monica, why?
I'm not the Monica. I'm the original one.
You're the original one, not the fake one.
I'm the chop life Monica. I cannot come and kill myself. 2 children is okay, man. I want to enjoy. I want to travel. I want to buy houses. Not only one.
Not only children you can't born for life. There's much more to life than having children.
That is too much. My senior daughter, she's 9, going to 10 by November. You know what I keep telling her? I can't wait for you to be 18. She'll be like,
quick, let me fly off.
like, she will ask me like, Mommy, why? Because once you're 18, your brother is gonna be like 14 or 15. Like, you take care of him. I'll be in Paris one weekend. She's like, I'm not their mother. No, you be his mother.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Our women, they have to put their priority on the table and see what they want. they need to ask themselves, what do I want? If it's kids you want in life, it's okay. If that's all you want, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Or
But
if
you see,
it's
funny
not
thing,
what you want.
yeah, but you see, Monica, the funny thing is that when women, do not plan their life like that, they just allow life to happen to them, and they keep having all these babies up and down. When they grow, they become bitter, and the children too will suffer because they
Of
raise them
course,
with
because they are
bitterness.
not happy. They are not
Yeah.
happy. They are not fully who they want to be.
Yeah.
Because me right now, I know having a child right now. My close friends, they know. That's why I said I don't want to get married. When I told you I don't want to get married, you're like, why will you say so? I can't take care of kids right now. I'm not in that mental place to take care of a child. My little boy is 4, and
Yeah.
I'm praying. You feel fast forward. I'm making quick grow. I can't
Yeah.
have having another child again.
Yeah.
That's all over again when I'm trying to start my own business. That's
Yeah.
going to slow me down.
Yeah. It's like me now. I'm 49 years old. My baby is 15 years old. Yeah, if I want to have children, I can. I can still, by the grace of God, in my family, we know they born. My mother had my mother had my sister, who was her last born, or who is her last born, when she was almost 60. Yeah. So they
Wow.
still born for my family, because we know they quick start. We know they start, the development on time. So if I wanted to have children, I can still have children naturally. But imagine me now when my pikin be 15 years, with all this enjoyment what they do, so I can just buy ticket tomorrow and carry my bag.
Weekend, you don't come out.
Yeah, I can't go carry belle now at my age. Am I mad? What did they worry me? They crazy. Carrying buggy at my age. No, it's money. I told them, everybody in my house, I say, all the babies I want now is money. I want to have money.
You just have to plan something different.
I want to be able to live the kind of life that I want to live, and it takes money to live that life. So I beg, children.
I see a lot of young girls, 3 kids, and none of these guys married you. And the next guy is coming, all you could do is having another child.
Yeah, so get pregnant.
I see them all the time.
It's to fall pregnant. They're so quick to fall pregnant. You meet a guy today, 1 month, they're already pregnant. You're already pregnant.
You don't enjoy anything with the guy.
Yeah.
A child is going to stop a lot of things. It's a blessing. Children are blessings. But know what? Children are blessing. People, they're confusing it. God said children are blessing, not for you to have them anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Children later, these children are suffering. That's not blessing anymore.
No, because you become frustrated, you become angry, you don't raise them with love, and then the older ones will become carers for the younger ones. That time you can't tire, Now that time you go to beat them anyhow. You go just the day aggravated, they beat them. Anything they want to do. Children, you can't born for this obodo Igbo. If you wanted to just all your life, what you want to do now to born children, when stay for Nigeria, you waste that visa now. Or give it to somebody who wants,
these obodo Igbo children, and they like to enjoy as well. They'll just
how expensive these children are. Anyway, you get children, so there are trainers all these boys, trainers and clothes that they buy. They know they buy. They don't like cheap stuff. My children's shoes are more expensive than their father's own. They will tell you, say, if not be this one, they don't want. If you buy it, they won't wear it.
We went out today now. In Spain, where it says, I don't know if in UK it's like that. We don't buy everything. After I eat, my children say they won't eat outside.
They're not a quick do sales for UK.
We don't start like
do sales.
They like to eat outside. I say, you want to eat outside? Join the money with me, don't spend.
Yeah, so they're going to beat them.
I didn't inside my car. They look for parking lots where I want park. They go chop for outside now.
Sit down there now. My baby PJ now all the time. If Papa don't complain, go the order. He get Uber app. Go the order food. The children are expensive. Weekend he go tell you say I'm going out with my friends. You say I want to go out, bring money. I'm going out. What do you wanted? And say get. All of them are going out. Now that you're picking, no see money to bring, 20 pounds to bring to go eat.
And they look them as mortgage children. Because can't carry calculator come out, I can't calculate how much they don't chop us. We go
They
sharp
do
now.
sales very well for Canada. They know they do sales. They don't do sales a lot in Canada. We don't do UK before you see them do sales. They're stingy. Ah, they know they do sales though. Not only Christmas.
They love sales. They love sales. We
No, it's
too
good.
we love them.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear Monica Jare. Make her add Omo Yes Corner.
Thank
You see
you so
there
much.
now?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right then. Well, my
Okay.
dear. Thanks for coming on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Omo Yes Corner. I'm adding you to the stream. Hello, sweetheart.
Mama Sita Obodo Ibo, the
Hello,
toughest
sweetheart.
Obodo, the toughest YouTuber influencer. I want to talk again.
Only me.
See, only
Only
you.
me. Only me get all these accolades. My head. Only me.
Kowu.
Only me there. Wusha. Monica.
Kó máa wú lọ. Kí ló dé? Hey, the toughest. Hey, see, you be community leader. All this conversation.
Thank you, Omo Yes.
Community leader, not take her for granted. Do not beg, I dey beg you. You don't know what use your platform do. You they use and change people life and mindset. Because if our people mindset change, guess what? Our life go start to dey get meaning.
Yes.
So this conversation they get so it is sweet my belly. I sorry say I missed yesterday. But person get to take care of your own business too. Onto the matter on the ground. I remember a long time ago, one family friend came to the house. He could call us girls. He said, when you meet a man, when you marry a man, you know a chicken they stand with one leg when they enter new compound. They'll first stand. Chicken go stand with one leg. He say, now so you go take stand for the man house with one leg. You born one picking for her, you wait, may you see your attitude, see whether not correct.
Are you hearing Omo Yes? The sound is a bit, I don't know. Can you guys hear Omo Yes very well?
Can they hear me?
Your sound is cracking in my ear. I don't know whether it's my connection. No, I have connection problem. Guys,
can you
in the
hear me now?
section, we can hear you, but it's cracking. It's not clear.
Oh,
can
really?
You hear clearly? Can you guys hear Omo Yes clearly? Okay, they can hear you. Okay, carry on. Now my connection then.
Okay. So anyway, the woman say if you as chicken, you go first stand with one leg. You born one for the man. Wait. Make you see attitude. Wait some time. May you see whether that person will go be good father to that one picking when you born before you start to multiply. God not just give as women, he not create us to just come born food you eat. Some people will say, I don't hear people talk, say, after all, God say, go ye into the world and begin to multiply and dominate. Now, so some of the Christians, when I know they talk, So this matter, when they talk, so they're very serious because I don't see for here, they go born children. They can't really take care of those children because the responsibility is too plenty. Childcare alone is so expensive. Then before you talk about school, before you talk about clothes, feeding, it's something where people really need to sit down, talk this matter before they decide on what to do, and use birth control, whatever it is that you can use, because I see a lot of families, they can barely take care of their children. So what thing they happen, social service go come snatch the children, come off for their hand. Government will come they raise picking when you born. It's not supposed to be like that. You they hear me, Sister B?
Yeah, they hear you. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Yeah, they hear you.
Okay. And you go marry, the way we take they marry for house now, some people know they know the men, they'll just marry the men, love, fall in love. Some now match make, you will marry. But when you marry, you just they born back to back. Then at the end of the day, it will not become a burden to all the people around you.
The society,
when they say black people, they're like crabs in a barrel. Now that's how it is, because as one they try to come up, they pull them down with the weight of the issues. With the weight of the issues, because the family no go just turn eye. They go start to take responsibility of the children of those who no fear afford to take care of them. It's not supposed to be like that. We need to they borrow sense. We need to they borrow sense, join sense now. They do what we need to do. We cannot live like the world don't change. The
Somebody come
world
on this
has
show once
changed.
upon a time. I think you were here that day. That man never came back. He didn't come back. That
Which
guy when
man
they
is that?
talk, say for Nigeria, he say for here, say for UK, if you want born, you need permission from government to born. When he talk, say for Nigeria, say you don't need permission. What that he was saying that
Yes, I
you remember
remember.
him?
Yeah. Yes.
You remember him that now if your
Yes.
child goes to school, they are not dressed well, they are not clean, social services will come and visit you. I'm
Yeah.
like, because you live in a system that works. This is not Nigeria
Exactly.
that you can go
This
to
is not
school with bare
Nigeria.
feet. No,
Exactly. Or
no.
they won't pay your school fees. Then they
Or
will
if
now
the
disgrace you
your
outside.
children's PE kit is not correct. It's not,
Exactly.
your children don't have the PE kit. The school will ring you.
Exactly.
No, no, no,
You
no.
know,
It's not acceptable.
exactly. It is unacceptable. So we need to borrow this conversation you're having is very helpful because it's going to make people go back and think. Personally, I am grateful that I had that influence in my life early because we're like, when you marry, stand on one leg like a chicken. See if the man, if the guy is going to turn out to be a good father, then talk about adding another child. Because when you just born full ground like that, then you're not waiting for one family to come and carry the problem on top of their head. You go to some families in Nigeria now, everybody take one of their picking, then that
They
child will
share
be
the children up
abused.
and down, as if
They'll
they share
share the
bag of
children.
rice.
Exactly. Some go they do house girl for one house, some they go turn out to house, some they go abuse them. Abuse them left. Why you go bump picking, go dump am with another person? It don't make sense. That's not your future when you won't go just go throw away like that, or you put them for boarding, they'll come abuse. If teacher not abuse them, or their other mates go abuse. It doesn't make it defeats the purpose. So if you know, you're not ready, your mind, because you have to be emotionally ready. We don't think about this. A lot of Nigerians don't think. You have to be emotionally, psychologically, spiritually
financially
ready.
You go here, you both people, they say, can we afford to have a baby? Can we
Exactly.
afford?
They calculate.
You never see black people think of affordability when it comes to having children. They didn't think like our forefathers that would say God will provide. God will take care of them. No.
Plan. Count the costs. Count the cost before you do it. You're going to have a child. You must calculate from when that child be nursery.
Amoye, can you guys see here, Amoye? It's like Amoye is cut off. Or is it my connection again? Can you guys see here her? I can't hear Amoye again. Is she here? She's still here, but I can't hear her. So somebody said that, I pinned this comment because it's very important that I highlight this. Somebody said that they've noticed too that the husband will tell the wife he doesn't want more kids, but the woman will hide and take off the birth control and get pregnant without consulting the husband. Yeah, that is true. That is actually true. Amoye, your connection is cut off, so you can disconnect and call and add yourself again. The link is in the comment section. So if you want to join, I want to hear from a man. If we can get any brother in the house to join us, that would be great. What you said, Bellary, is completely correct. I know somebody in Nigeria. Yeah, I know somebody in Nigeria. This guy was my colleague when I was working in the Federal Civil Service. Yeah. When I went back to Nigeria, I ran into him and we're talking. He said he has 5 children. I put my hands on my head. I said, for this Nigeria, in this Abuja, you have 5 children. I said, what were you thinking? No, Nigeria would now fit challenge him. And it's somebody that we're friends. He said, in fact, nah. He said, Bridgie, not be smart. He said, my wife, they trap her all the time. I only 3 children. He said, want to. Every time this woman will go and get pregnant. So I actually believe what you said, that some women are like that. And some women think that if they keep having children, maybe the man will not leave them. If you like born 10, man will go dump you. That's just the truth. You cannot use children to hold anybody. And some women use pregnancy too to hold a man to marry them. Omo Mama, let me add you. Good evening, Omo Mama.
Hey, Bridgie, how are they?
We dey fine, oh. Good evening, oh, sister. How you doing? How body?
Fine. Let me just go quickly.
Okay.
Body we dey Canada. They roll am.
Okay. Now they roll up. It's well.
I have one boy. When that
You have one,
after
one
6
son.
months, one son, yes. But unfortunately,
Okay.
I lose that child. So after that time, I couldn't try. That was more than almost 10 years now. I couldn't try. Make I even, make I get. I don't go hospital tire for Nigeria, do everything. Nothing. They say nothing is wrong with me. What you can't they do me? But no come. So when I enter Canada, now the first target with that, say I want. When somebody lose a child and the person they eager to just have that child back. When I enter here, that's why I begin try. I see specialists, see everything. They spend money, they spend money. Gynecologist specialist. Now he reach this year. I ask myself, I say, oh mama, what be your problem? What do you they look for? You get one boy. You are almost 45. What do you they find? Then when I can't go, the final test where they can't do for me, they can't say, my egg, and then they release enough egg. When I want egg, that the IVF, and that money, if you want to do IVF for Canada, is almost $40,000. Don't miss more money. Now I ask myself, who send you? Maybe somebody did this life where get one picking.
Thank God.
When the specialist call me, oh, you have an appointment? I say, sorry, can you please close my file? I don't want to come again. I'm okay. Please close the file. Yeah, are you sure? I say, yes, please close the file. I'm not trying anymore. I'm okay with one child.
One child, let me tell you something. Mama, I'm sure you already know this. If you raise one child well, you go do what 10 children no fit do. It's not about the number of children 14. You have. And
I enjoy my life. Oh,
just invest in that child, invest in them, give them all the education when need. Invest on that child.
Nothing they disturb me. Say, nothing they hold me back. Say, hey, I want to go here. Who will take care of my child? It don't big, I can't ask myself. So at almost 45, you don't get picking now. Before you want to that picking 10 years, which time you can't get for yourself again? Which time don't go? Now I beg, close my file. I'm even tired of spending money. I calculate how much I don't spend. I say, chai, this money, if I invest time, if I don't do something, I'm okay with that one boy. God help me take care of him.
God will help you to take care of him.
Don't know. Yeah. When we have some people here, they will tell you, no, I don't want work. Now these children I come here can't take care of. Now these children I come here can't take care of. And you go see person say if they work, you go to verse. You go to verse say they do better thing. I say you may no work.
Yes. Now so now what I say envy go enter, jealousy go enter because yeah.
Take care of your children, leave me where at my own life, make I face my own life. Do your own. So that's the story because my sister. So most of our women are so we do for you, but God help us. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mama. God bless you. The Lord will preserve your son for you. He will grow to do so much more than 10 go do for you, not be by number. God will strengthen him for you. Thank you, my sister. Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
Have a good evening.
So you are doing well. Well done.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. Endurance, I'm going to add you. Omoye, I see you are back. Okay, let me add Endurance, then I'll come to you, Omoye. I've got you, Endurance.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. First time I was talking to you. I'm so happy.
You're welcome, sis. How are you?
I watch all your videos. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm calling from Germany.
You're welcome, sis.
I did watch all your videos for YouTube, So
thank you.
As you just say to add me in, I should go to comment section. I just said
just comment section. Once you enter comment section, you go see the link.
Yeah, wow, I'm so happy. So for this topic where they talk about, I'm happy about it. So the country where this thing for worse now for Germany here. Hey God. Germany is too much here. It's too much. You will see a single mother of one. When you meet a new guy, 3 months is too much. You will see them with big belly. Then will burn that one. Along the line, maybe the guy na paper they look for. So once the guy don't get paper now, he go bullshit the woman. So he go for another one again. So maybe because she get pregnant for that guy under 3 months. So the third person now, maybe go come take 6 months or plus before you get another one again. So you will see them with 2-3 children, single mother. You will see the children and say, oh my God, you will feel pity for them. So do you know the
Why
way
you feel pity for them? Wait till they pity for them.
I'm coming. Do you know the way I tease them with my husband? I'll say, look at children. They just look like children when they see for my village. I don't want to measure my village. I will just measure my village and say, hey, see children for Europe, Germany. See children where person go for Germany. It be like children where they my village. My husband will be laughing and say, who sent them all this one now? At least no can see they try. If I thought say you know fit take off yourself, try take care of these children.
I just said the German government they pay them plenty child benefit. What did they take and do?
They go pay them. Some they pay osusu. If they tell you amount of osusu where they pay, it go be like say, see, 80% of the money where German they give them, they go use and pay osusu. 20% now they go take it. You know where some of them they take food? In Germany here, all supermarkets.
Yeah, they get food bank.
To call it.
Food bank, whether they give free of charge food to poor people.
Yes. Some food self, you go don't even expire. They go they pack. They will go carry tax. They will go carry tax. They will go they take food. Clothes where be say they don't wear don't the thing don't tire like some clothes where me self they throw away. Then go go they pack and they wear these children. These children, you know, go see new clothes for their body. No new clothes, no new shoes. If you enter their house, some of their houses, if you enter, you will feel sorry for yourself. They go they bombard their house. They know they fit take care of anything for house. According to one lady, I've been a you talker, when they don't burn too much, the senior one will come they take care of the junior one.
We're talking just now.
The children will come they frustrated. They not go have their free time again.
Yeah, they're not going to enjoy their childhood.
They go say they go they bombard. So make I tell you a little bit of my story. I have a 4 kids. I have a son for another man before I met my husband. Then I might have three girls for my husband. Do you know there are some useless African people? They are laughing at me that I don't have a boy for my husband. I say a boy that I had before, my husband took him like his own. My son from another man, you will see him. Daddy, come. Daddy, don't. My husband, if he's talking to his family to see how lovable my husband is and a lovable family that my husband came from. When my husband is talking to his family, my husband will say, my son, and wish the family know that I had a child for another man before. Wish they know that one is
a Nigerian, your husband.
My husband is Benin. I'm a Benin woman.
Okay.
If anybody in Germany who knows me that is following you, they will know that I'm the one who is talking.
Okay.
See, I'm a woman of a woman that stands, who like to take a decision, and I will stand by my decision. I'm done of giving birth. If you like, last meeting that kingdom come that I don't have a son for my husband.
Their laughter has nothing to do with your life, my sister.
Oh,
my sister, they worry them.
Auntie, they are stupid.
Yes.
You understand?
They want rock poverty for your body, like make you be like them. Dabimo Sheda. Now so Yoruba they call them. Make you be like them. That's what they want.
until you will see some of them who says, I don't have a mate child for my husband that he will call his own biological son. They have 4 boys and a girl for their husband, and their husband left. Her husband just left her and go and marry to another woman who bear a female child for the man when he was still married with her. I said, look at life. This life no balance at all.
No,
I'm happy like that.
You're not saying speaking whole man. You cannot use children to whole man. If you like, born or boy, man will go need you.
A man who truly loves you will love you, even if you don't have a child for him. I have a female children for my husband. If you see my husband and see my children, I will just sit down and be laughing. Oh God, the way he is so proud of his children, the way he takes care of them. You will see the way he will take them to playground. You will be you know this some of our silly Nigeria people. They will say, the woman don't spoil this man.
You don't give an info. You don't put it just
It's a lie, now. He told me that you are the woman I was looking for. Now that I found you, I go nowhere.
Wow.
So people should mind the way they give birth.
Yeah.
People should mind the way they give birth. I also say sometimes, sorry for taking much time, sometimes I also say, if children are waiting person take the trade market, me, I will use this my own trade market. I will overgain it more than the people that have 6, 7 children. Because I'm satisfied with them. Number 1, they are very beautiful. Number 2, they are healthy. Number 3, they are smart. When I go out with my children, I don't want to be proud. Sorry. Oh, people, even the Germans, they will say, wow, what a wonderful mother you have. Because they can tell, looking at me and my children, they can tell that, yes, I'm a good mother. When you come to my home, oh, my sister, people should mind the way they give birth, and they should improve the way they take care of their children. They should try and try and talk about that one again. I know some is still on this same topic. Let them learn how to take care of their children. Let them know how. Learn how to buy them things. Let them learn how to buy them things. Take them out. Some children, they don't know what is McDonald's. They don't know restaurants.
Some never go holiday before in their life. They've never entered plane. They never enter
plane before for their life. Pool. They can't go to swimming pool. They can't go to beach.
They can't go anywhere because their parents are busy targeting the next man when they won't carry belly for. Thank you, my sister. Endurance. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
I'm very glad to hear that we have another Benin man. You know, we hear good testimonies about Benin men these days.
Oh, my husband is number 1. He's an example of Benin man. When you see him, he can help me to clean the house. He can help me to clean the toilet. Only he don't know how to cook. I don't like his food. Me, I take care of the kitchen. He can help me to bathe his children, dress them up, take them to daycare. Even if if he's at home. Now that I'm talking, he's still on his way coming from work. If he have free weekend, he helps me to do a lot of things. My children, they are sleeping now. I'm here in the living room watching you, waiting for him to come. His food is ready in the kitchen. When he comes, before he finishes his shower, I will warm his food and put on his table. Give him wine, glass. You know, when after he finishes, he will say, "Oh, he will say, oh, my wonderful wife. You see the reason why I pay your bride price." This is the reason why I pay your bride price.
Very nice. I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you, my sister.
When they say a happy home, I have a happy home and a happy wife.
Oh, thank God.
Yes,
happy wife. Most men know now when your wife is happy, your life will be happy. If your wife is not happy, your life cannot be happy. That's just the truth. Congratulations, my sister. God bless you.
It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, what a heartwarming story from Endurance, our sister in Germany. They say Germany is the headquarters of single parents and single mothers and having babies, everywhere. Mona, continue. And now well done. Because of child benefits. Okay. All right. I'm going to add EC.
Hello, Auntie B.
Hello. Good evening, EC. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me. And
You're
you're doing a
welcome.
great job, I must say.
Thank you. Where are you joining us from?
From
EC?
Germany.
Germany. Oh, okay. You have all the Germans in the house today. I hear your country is the headquarters of children everywhere.
Not true, Auntie B.
That's why the money plenty. Tell me, EC, how much do they pay one pikin for child benefit a month in Germany?
It depends on the state. For the state when I get one pikin. So now for 1 month now 219 euros that they pay monthly.
I think say plenty pass like that. Oh, only 219.
No, if the pikin they plenty. If I born another one now, they will come add some
219.
join.
So if you get like 5 children now, you would hammer like 1,300,
No need to work
1,005.
again now.
You don't need to work again. You don't retire for child benefits. Eh? You don't retire to collect. Or you buy people money, taxpayer money, and I don't take advantage of for Germany. They also drive all of them when they sit down for benefit for here. For here, make I tell you before you talk, my sister. I don't say you won't contribute. For this Britain, you know, if you sit down for child, first of all, our child benefit now zero. People in the UK go tell you child benefit not even reach £100, about 80 something, maybe £80 or £81 a month. Okay.
Yes.
And you know, if you sit down for benefit for here, they will tell you to go find work, go job center. They go, no matter if you know get skill, they will tell you if not cleaning job, any kind of job, they go find work for you. You know, if you sit down for their taxpayers' money, they know they agree.
I know that one. I study for UK. I even get friends for there. So I know that one too for UK.
Okay.
So I just want to say, God bless this our sister Endurance, as in ma just say that one. For my own, when I marry for here, when I come here, I marry because now Ibona are married. Me, I come they say I want born. The man call me say, see, you come here, you never get work. Wait, make you get work first. Then when you don't work like 1 year, then at that time I will come begin the plan. Now come they say, which kind of wahala be this? I was so angry. You know, African
mentality. Yeah.
You marry like this, they'll go say, you know, go start to the born. Everybody that even the womb washers, that even they wait for you, make you born. But my point is, I can't follow. I say if I want to stay for this marriage, I get to listen, because some people they go just stubborn, or like you said, like one comment when they write say some people will go remove IUD.
Yeah,
then you go they wonder why their marriage crash. You go they wonder because they're stubborn. They go remove the this thing. The man say you don't want again. Waiting you want to. So you just get to mellow down and follow plan. This one that they talk, so the man they work, but he look and say to raise pikin not they easy. As I did here, so waiting 219 won't do for me for a month.
I don't see how I want to pay on a rent safe.
You not reach half, you not even reach quarter. So not to even talk of baby things when you buy and everything.
Yeah.
So finally, when pikin come now, I can't see the need. Say thank God, say I listen to this man. And just really, I get job because me, I be software engineer at the work.
Okay.
So I get work. They tell me, so okay, go on parental leave. There are parental leave for here. It dey very good. They will give you time to take care of your pikin and the rest. But at the same time, what I want to talk now be say, make we Africans, make we dey learn.
Yeah.
Make we dey learn, not be to dey bomb up and down.
Yeah.
Make we dey learn. Me I dey work. I imagine say the tax when I dey pay self. People when they receive free money, me too, I don't join them, they vex.
Yeah, so because you see the people where they pay the taxes, where they give all these lazy ass Africans where they come abroad, so they're not they born. Or you born no they born. Or you born no they born. You know you they go marry, they're not born, they're two born 1, 2. Some they go even marry born 1. Highest you see you both born for this our UK. Highest maybe 3, 4.
Auntie B, me sef, I don't join the vex because even the tax, when the money go come out for you, when you go check your pay slip, go they say which kind one be do. Then you go see person wey no dey work, nothing.
You go sit
Eh?
down, they
Every month they
collect.
go give her house. They go
Yes, you
give
know,
her
can't they
house.
use the opportunity to born more because
They
you know, say the more
born
children
more.
they born, the more you go collect. That's abuse. That they abuse the system. Now, anywhere when Africans gather, put especially Nigerians, they always spoil the place because they take advantage. They say, na child benefit that they collect. Now everybody they rush go collect. Now go soon spoil the place. Now go spoil and so island. The time they go island, go born, they give people paper. Now so Nigerians they pack themselves go island. Oh, they abuse that country so they command the thing for grand. They don't give people again. If you like bond, they don't give you again. Eh? All the people for Ireland come, they pack themselves, they come UK. You know, say UK, them, they know they give anything.
Exactly. They're not they give.
You
UK
swear,
sef to get one better work sef. I say I finish master, finish job, no, they now make me relocate now.
UK,
Eh? What
UK is
did
a
they give?
tough place. If you know who yourself, you know easy. No food for lazy man for UK. Oh.
Auntie B, man, not take much of your time, but my point now be say, make we African, make we change our ways, I beg. Not they use another person, you will not be another person I go they feed you. Even as I dey here too, there were times said I go send money go out. Even some people said they not go ask, I go say, maybe this person needs something. Now I don't they borrow sense, give myself. I need to plan for my child's future.
Yeah.
Their government this thing, yes, their school fees then they cheap and the rest, but I need to give my child the best. If I won't give my child the best, private school day, then our money now it go cost. So I need to start planning now.
Yes.
As
Yes.
they do them. Not be say I
Yes.
go carry pikin go enter government school, anything. But then I'll come ask myself, what I'm gonna use my money say they do. I need to invest on my child.
Yes. Yes.
So
Absolutely.
we Africans, we just need to learn. That's just it. I'm so happy. Say, okay, I marry Igbo, now be the difference. And this one a person when they plan, that they plan their life. That you
Okay.
not go free just wake up one day say you want born pikin. Where you want put the pikin? They go ask you. Then they use another person taxpayer money, they enjoy yourself. That one side go even turn to cost for
They
yourself.
don't get conscience. People what they do like that don't get conscience. They know they think.
When I married, they say, oh, make you go join this in job center. Say, since you don't marry now, you not get work. I tell my husband, I tell them, I say I no fit. This work, I go find them. I find and I saw they study money till 9 until this job come. UK when I run come out self na recruiter from UK now link me up for Germany company for here.
Yeah.
But because I put in the work, I won't work. I say I don't want to receive one job unemployment benefit.
Yeah.
Because no, that will not be life at all. I just hope for but I really want to appreciate you, Auntie B, and I'm so happy that you're talking about this because it don't become too rampant for this place. It's too much and it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Even myself, I need to even introduce myself, especially say I be software engineer or this one. They go even to say you be the same category with them.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing because the numbers are just too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Isi. Take care of yourself, love. Have a good evening. Yeah.
Okay, you too. Bye.
All right. Yeah. No, sir, you they plan their life. They go tell you, can we afford another child? Which one you just the bum because benefits. What will be benefits? What will be benefits? Ebony, I'm gonna add you Ebony, then Florence, then no more. I won't add any other person because I don't want it to be long. So I'll add Ebony now. Pretty Ebony. I remember Pretty Ebony.
Hi, Auntie Bridgie.
Hello, Pretty Ebony. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. You're welcome. What do you have to say?
I just wanted to make some contributions. I think part of the problem we are facing is because of the African mentality as well. Like one or two people pointed out, that system of you get married and they expect you to start having children right away. Because I kind of fell into that problem when I first got married. They just expect you to just have kids. Otherwise, they wonder if there's a problem. But one thing I had to keep doing was I was a student. I had to keep pushing. So while I was having my kids, I had to get my undergrad and get my master's and everything in tow because I knew the kind of life I wanted and I understood the kind of abusive situation I was in. was going to help me stand on my, on my 2 feet when I finally had to get out of that. But my major contribution, I just wanted to let some of us mothers know.
Pretty Ebony, we can't hear you anymore. Can you guys hear her? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yes,
okay.
From the professional point of view, because I'm in education, I'm a teacher. I teach preschool age group for right now. Funny enough, I'm an elementary school teacher, but most of my experience is with the very young kiddos. And it hurts my heart sometimes when I see some of the children come in from, you can tell they're not cared for. They're very neglected. And a lot of the time it's because there's so many kids in the home. And it's so embarrassing when I see our fellow Nigerians following the same practice, and I'm just wondering, like, we left home for better. This is not better. You've left Nigeria where you could have just stayed, because you probably would have done better there than coming here and living like, part of the people being stragglers right here. You can do better than that. And it hurts because you see it in the kids. The kids come to school, they're hungry. They're the ones that are the neediest to the teacher. They just want those hugs. They want those reassurances. They want to know that you care about them. And as a teacher, there's only so much I can do before it can become a problem. And it can, you can lose your license if you're not careful. So that's the part I see that really hurts my heart. When we have mothers or families with lots of children in it, it can get very emotionally scared.
Yeah, we lost you again, Pretty Ebony.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you again now. Are you having calls? Sometimes when calls come in, it cuts off when you are talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
But sorry about that. I was just saying the toll it takes on children emotionally and psychologically, and sometimes it affects their academics. They're struggling. So that's just something I feel like as parents, we need to think about. Mothers in particular, we tend to kind of have, I guess, the strongest say in having the kids, even though it's not all the time. Because I have a funny story of my own. I've had 2 kids, older kids. I have 3 of them, and I had my 2 older kids, and I was done after that. I was actually done with the first one, and my ex encouraged me, well, let's have another one. Let's have another one. And I did. But when I saw how bad the situation was getting, I was done. So I made sure I got the birth control, the IUD they put in the arm. It was supposed to last a number of years. And guess what? I got pregnant with it in. And the doctors were so shocked. They had to run so many tests and send me to do blood work before they could confirm it. So after that, I'm like, okay, I'm getting a different one this time after she was born. And I'm like, okay, we're going to make sure this stays in, and, we're going to back it up with prayer, because this cannot happen again. But the important thing for me is to make sure, I've always had that mindset, is not to have too many more kids than I can handle if I have to be on my own. We don't plan for bad things to happen, but it does. So I've always had that mindset even before I got married, because my father passed away really early. I was 6.5 when he passed away. And I noticed our life changed drastically because of that. My mom, she did pretty well for herself. We didn't suffer. We were able to eat. She was able to pay fees and all of that. We were comfortable, but it wasn't the same kind of lifestyle we had before my father passed. So that taught me anything can change anytime. And I want to hope most mothers think of that, wives think of that, because you're not just hurting you, you're hurting those kids. And it builds a lot of resentment as they get older.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Pretty Ebony. I appreciate your contribution.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good afternoon. Yeah.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. So I'm going to just take 2 more people. I've got Moye and Mama R. So people are being distracted in the comment section. This person keep telling us numbers of the Igbo people. They know they're having 13 children. That is not the point, guys. That is not the point. Yeah, the occasional Igbo person that has 12 children, 10 children, I don't know where you are seeing them from. Wherever they are, in Birmingham or in Wales or wherever. This is their country. We be foreigners here. We are talking about ourselves. So I don't know why it is relevant for you to be bringing those figures and saying, I personally know Yibo that I have 10 children. I personally know Yibo that I have... That is not the point. You came here because you wanted a better life for yourself. Oyibo, this is their country. And I'm glad that one person that said that they know Oyibo that have 10 children said they are not on benefit. Do you know what they are handed from generation to generation? What inheritance do you have? Do you know Oyibo's inheritance? Yeah, I worked in a borough in this country, and all of them, the elderly people that I worked with, they paid off their mortgages. Okay? Their mortgages are paid off. Do you know what it means when mortgages are paid off? That means they don't owe anything on that property. Okay? If they die, their children will inherit the whole property. And I'm talking of houses that are from 500,000 pounds and above. So I beg, make you know, let's not be confusing issues now. What is your inheritance now? What did your papa leave for you? What did your mama leave for you? What are you leaving for your children? We are addressing our people in the old diaspora. Our own people that will come here and, you know, allow childbearing and having multiple children that they cannot take care of. You heard somebody now, Pretty Ebony, who works in the educational sector. A lot of teachers who work in schools will tell you about how Nigerian children, African children are the ones that are always children in need. They go to school with the wrong uniform. Some of them, they don't take care of them. They don't even bath them. You see the children, the girls, they will never do their hair. They don't go braid their hair. They don't go tidy their hair. Because they for some reason, their mothers are overwhelmed for one reason or the other. Now, this is what we are addressing, guys, please. They look tattered. Common sense sisters, thank you. That's what we are talking about. So all these figures that you are bringing in, I know you better have this. We are not the same thing with Oyibo, please. We are talking about planning for your future, especially if you know that your relationship is not working well. If you are in an abusive relationship, don't go and lock up. No, they carry belle every pm. That's what we're talking about. If you know that it's likely that you're going to end up being a single parent, you're already a single parent, the next boyfriend you have should not give you belle. Having a baby shouldn't be the next thing. Okay? Think about your life. What am I going to do with my life? And those of you that are in Germany that are busy connecting Oyibo, housing benefit, and doing a job, sending the money. I know the reason why you're doing a job is because you want to have bulk money so you can go and build a house in Nigeria. I'm going to continue. Keep neglecting your children. But you know what it means? Neglect is a form of abuse. If you don't know, I can tell you that for free. When you keep neglecting those children, you're not buying them the right clothes that they need. You are going to buy them, you know, they are not eating well. They are not being competitive. Go affect their performance in school. They will not be able to compete with other children that they are in the same age, the same year group. They won't have a good quality of life. You cannot give them the best. They cannot go on holidays. They cannot go on so many things. It affects their performance in life. It affects how they go to achieve in life. So, Mokuna, they check this thing well. We know what we're talking about. I know we know they just come here because we want to talk. So I get paracetamol here now. I go drink. So that I wish my camera on there. I go show now so I don't go get headache. Okay. So we are talking to ourselves by ourselves because nobody go feel advise us. Fear no go let Oyibo people talk this thing where they talk because they're always politically correct. A British person will never say this because they will say they are racist. You understand? A white Canadian person will not say this to you because we'll say they are racist. So it is only we that can tell ourselves the truth. And that's why we are having this conversation, my people. I hope you understand. Okay. Mama R, I got you.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Mama R.
I'm calling from France. This is my first time.
Oh, we hardly have people from France. You're welcome.
Thank you. I've watched all your programs.
Oh, merci beaucoup, madame.
Thank you very much. I love this topic. That is why I called.
Thank you, ma'am.
So much. I'm happy you throw light on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some mothers, some girls in particular, I will see on the street, the way they are having kids here in France as well. There's a lady that called from Germany. She says something like that. I know Germany is worse than France, yes.
Yeah.
But they are still a little difference, not that much. The point here is that there's a lady that called not quite long saying that it has money, she is not making her feel very sad. I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working since 10 years now in France.
Mm-hmm.
I've not received one benefit from France. I work, Before I pay this, all my salary is gone. But there are some people that don't even work. They receive, if they told me the money they receive from government is even more than my salary. That is not even the question here. But the point here is that the children, they can't even take care of the children, even with all those money. So it's not by having kids up and down. It's to give them the benefit of what they really deserve. The children, they can't even open an account for the children to pay those money inside their account for their future.
Yeah.
They'll use it for one marker or the other for themselves. At the end, so I like the point anyways. Most time when it's Nigeria, we hate the truth. When somebody starts saying, why are you having kids? You think maybe you are jealous of them or you don't like them having. No, everybody loves kids. I think most people love kids. Africans will love kids.
Yeah.
But the point, we should not abuse it.
Yeah.
We should not abuse it. Some of them, they will go to where they collect food from. They will collect the food that they don't want. After they go and throw it in the dustbin. I said no. If you don't want the food, tell them you don't want this particular one. Let them give it to someone else that wants it.
Is that not wickedness? Is that not wickedness?
You see what? No, they can't say it. They say it, and next time they will not allow them to. It doesn't. If you don't take it, you don't take it. Don't accept it and put it in the dustbin. Like me now, I have 3 kids. My baby is 10 months now. My last baby. The reason why I have this one 10 months now is that I was so desperate to have this baby because it's like a treatment for me. It's a healing to me. I lost one of my pregnancy. So I've been desperate. I was traumatized. Because I've heard people lost their pregnancy. I never knew how hard it was to receive it. So when I lost the baby, I was so traumatized. I could not even walk. So
sorry about that.
Thank you. My daughter was telling me, you have to calm down. I said, you have to go and see doctor to talk to
psychologist.
To talk over it. I said, I know myself. Even my husband is doing a great job. Even sometimes he'll tell me, I don't want other kids again. Let's have this. This two is okay for us.
Yeah.
I know he's not coming out of his mind. It's just to quench me down. I know that.
Your pain. Yeah, it's trying to help your pain.
Just trying to help me. He said, what about those people that don't even have kids? What about the ones that have one? We have two, we have one, we have gay. It's enough. But to me, I told my doctor one day that if I would just be pregnant and have the baby, that would be a healing for me. My doctor said, are you sure? I said, yes. It's okay. If you know it will be a healing for you, try and have another one. Since I have this, my baby, in fact, it's like I've never had a baby before. I had it before. She's just like a
consolation baby.
Consolation baby.
Yeah.
So after then, I just told my husband said, okay, we'll stop here. We stop here because we are losing. We are losing, eh? I told my mother that I never knew that children are expensive. I do hear children are expensive. Practically, I have not even done my own research. Now, I can confirm that children are expensive because if I want the best of myself, I will want the best of my children.
Yeah.
And so my children, they do ask, Mama, buy me this one. Buy me this one. I want this one. Sometimes I can't even say, no, I can't do that because it will look as if I'm hurting their feeling.
Yeah.
So they are expensive. I don't know how people keep having bet. I mean, sometimes I will imagine if the children keep asking of something, how do you complete it for them? Because you don't have what you give to them.
Yeah.
So we that are working, we are the ones suffering there in France.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's not only in France. It's the same thing in Germany.
I don't know. Yeah,
everywhere in Europe. Yeah. But you know what? We are not suffering. When you work, they won't understand because people think like that. That if you're on benefit, you are enjoying. You are not. Because they don't think.
For the future, yes.
No, they are only thinking about the change they are collecting, but they are not thinking about pension. They are not thinking about their retirement. They are not thinking about having anything of value in this part of the world, because you cannot be on benefit and you go and buy a house. You cannot be on benefit and you go and start a business and register a business or things like that. So they are not thinking about generation. That's why I like what somebody said, that Oyibo people always think about, generational wealth. But our thinking, our mindset as Black people is always now. Make we just collect now. Let's collect this money now.
My French friend have just two children. She has one boy and one girl. The last baby she had is twins. One died, just remaining one. So she said, I stop here. She had just two, and she said, okay. Because most French people, when they have boy, they have girl. They stop there.
Yeah.
So that is how they do. If they call it they normally call it the choix royal. That is a king choice. So when you have a boy and a girl, so they think you've completed all the choice of a child. So, but our Nigerians, they will have boy, they will have girl, they'll still keep pushing. They'll keep pushing, and all they are pushing for, the boys might not be working. The husband might not be working. They might not be working. They'll just sit at home every month. They'll just collect the money and they'll share it within themselves. That is what is happening here in France.
Yeah, because they cannot think above. They cannot think higher. You see, thank you, my sister. I appreciate your contribution.
And a friend of mine told me one thing, that any children that give birth in Europe, they will not suffer. And I said, for where? Who took that one? May you not say for them. They'll go suffer.
Well, they will not suffer.
You just want it for Europe. So Europe just shine them.
You can see the mentality of the person that is saying anything like that. Yeah. You see, people can only understand based on their level of perception, what they know. People cannot understand more than what they know. There's a limit to what some people can perceive, what they can understand. So no matter how you try to convince them and explain to them,
it won't work. Yeah,
no, you are wasting your time. So your husband is right, what he said about those people. Leave them. Just leave them. They should be collecting small change and think that they are arrived. They think they've arrived. They are hurting themselves. Thank you, my sister.
Yeah. Thanks.
Have a good night, sis. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a shame that some people think that when they are collecting benefits. See, if you are working, if you have a job, you are working. Don't ever think that you are the one suffering, because people are collecting benefit that have plenty children. They have more money than you. No. Don't think that way. Yeah, don't ever think that way, because you are paying for your future. You are paying for your retirement. You are paying so many things. And there is something that they call a credit score in this part of the world. These are our brothers and sisters. Do they even know that? A credit history. Do they know that you need to have a good credit history? If you are only collecting, you've never worked before, then how can anybody trust you with credit to say, okay, come and take this thing and be paying, or they know that you can trust you. You can't do nothing. All you can do is to be building house or sending that money to Nigeria. And I said it on the show that we did yesterday when the gentleman was saying that who will inherit my property in Nigeria because I don't have a male child. That's why the parents wanted him to have a male child. The property you have in Nigeria are not for your children. They are for your extended family. Your children are not going to Nigeria. Take it. You are wasting your time sending that money to Nigeria. If you want to invest for your children, you want something for them to inherit, do it here. Do it here in this country, or in France, or in Germany, or where you are in Canada. If you go and build house in one Mongobank house in Nigeria and you think your children will go and inherit it, you are wasting your time. I told that guy yesterday, I pray that God will give you long life. You die. Say, even if they carry you go home, you know how people like to carry people to go and bury at home. Once they bury you, the next day, your children are on the next flight back to the diaspora. They won't stay one day in your village. They will not. The next day, they are on the flight back. So I'm not going to continue to the things that they don't arrive because of benefits. I'm sorry for now. My ex-con and my love, we are rounding up now. Yeah. The last but not the least. Hit me.
Sister Bridget, everything you talk, say it loud for the people in the back.
They
can hear. Well. And Bimpe comment, all makes sense, Baje. The last comment she posted about being greedy and why, the scale is high for, Nigerians specifically. Poverty level is high. How can someone, you want to bring children you cannot afford to take care of into the world? And then we're complaining about abuse on one side. Little boys being abused, little girls being abused. It makes no sense. It has to start, we have to start thinking things through. Talk to each other. How many children we want born? How many can we afford? Where are we now financially? Are we moving forward? Are we struggling? What is it? Because it's not fair to bring them into the world and then have them as minors raise their own siblings. You are crumbling their future. Case of crabs in a barrel. One person is trying to get out, you keep pulling the person back because the person is carrying the load of 50,000 generation on their backs. Yeah. Come on, we gotta do better. This conversation is very, very crucial. Obodoyibo, very, very crucial because we need to do better. Now we be the future now of Africa. Now we be the future for Africa. So if we don't start having these very important conversations right now, in the next 10, whichever they talk, it go take time for us to get, because there's a lot of people who have that mindset of, born children are blessing from God. We're not saying they're not a blessing. Come on. What about generational? Do you have enough money? Even Bible say count the cost.
Yeah, absolutely.
People, when they're supposed to be kings, they'll call the waka like house boy and house girl for grand. Yeah. Then the ones where they abuse, they'll not become an embarrassment to society. We gotta do better. It's not gonna work with the way we're doing it. Don't take advantage of people. You're in a foreign land. Improve on yourself. Learn and unlearn. Teach yourself. Improve, man. Improve, so everybody has made very, very salient points. Look at the white people. They have you are going to school with a white person, they are not on your level already, because once they graduate,
are you kidding?
They are not on your level. They have a free house that they are coming into, they have connections, they get job easily. It's easy for them.
Yeah, forefathers have been here before you carry your left leg to come here.
Exactly. So it doesn't make any sense. We gotta be borrowing ourselves. Sense, man. Common sense is truly not common. Borrow. If you don't have, borrow from your neighbor. Borrow from somebody who has more than you and say, hey, come, my sister, this is what I'm planning to do. We gotta make our future better. My dad passed away. His house in the village. Nobody cares, man. Nobody's interested. Now strangers, they stay in the house because nobody
beg people to stay. Some houses for home, so you beg people to come and stay so that I no go fall, so that house no go fall.
Exactly. Now rent, they rent them, right? So guess what? We know even nobody they stay in the house because everybody has moved on. Everybody's living their lives and making progress in their lives. Like you rightly said, they bury their father, they leave. When after we buried, the 2 days after, I don't jackpot.
Don't jackpot. What do they do for there? What are you doing there?
What am I doing there? I don't have anything. I'm not going to inherit the man's property. I have brothers. I'm not interested. I don't even care. I don't know what's going on with it. So we need to start making good progress. We need to our forefathers left us with a lot of work. Should we now leave our own children with a lot of work? I'm not sorry for them now. Already, there's a lot of weight on a black man.
Yeah.
First and foremost, why increase it? Why make it worse?
It's carrying so many responsibilities.
So many responsibilities.
So many extended family. Yes. All the brothers and sisters in Nigeria, the children is the one paying school fees. You are the one sending money home.
Exactly.
And some people will send. That's another topic we need to look at. We need to look at a different date. We're going to bring that one up again. People that neglect their own nuclear family because of extended family back home. There are a lot of people that do that. They neglect their children and their wife, and they send all their money to take care of the extended family because they want them to know, say, nah, you dey Obodoyibo.
Do you understand? They build house when they not go ever live in. Your children not go ever go down. They not go visit them. I don't get it. Our mindset needs to change. We need to learn and unlearn. If you don't know, ask somebody who knows. Google is your friend. We can't be doing things like this. So the work when our forefathers live for us, we never finish them. We never climb the hill finish. We can't live another generation with another work. Come on.
Yes. So another thing. What you need to know before we end, I intend for this to end at exactly 2 hours. What you guys need to know, my people, give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this conversation. Please give it a thumbs up. We have 334 people online. So give it a thumbs up on YouTube. And if you're catching this later on, please smash that thumbs up like button, and so that it gets recommended. We need to get this to as many people as possible. Share it to your WhatsApp group so that people can learn. What you need to know, my people, my Obodo fam. Yeah, it's called the black tax, yeah? Okay. What you need to know, my people, is that don't think that the way when we were growing up in Africa, our parents told us that our responsibility is to take care of our younger ones. We need to look after them. Okay? So if they train you, you go come train all your younger one. That one no work with Obodo Igbo children, no. Let me just tell you that now, in case you don't know. If you think that your senior child, you send them to university, they graduate, they are going to train the other ones, they are going to be the one that will be giving them money. You are wasting your time. They don't do it. These children don't have the same mentality like us that grew up in Africa. Okay? They don't see why they need to be responsible for their younger ones financially. Okay? They don't see the need for it. They plan for their life as they are coming out of school. They are saving. They want to buy a house. They want to travel. You know, they want to do things with their life. Don't tell them, where's your money? Bring your money. They are not going to give their money to their younger one to train them. They are not going to give their money to you. That's why Oyibo, they plan for their retirement. That's why Oyibo, they plan for everything about their future. But we black people, we think, say, oh, I born Pekin, I will rely on my Pekin. Obodo Igbo children, if you rely on them, oh, okay, it's good. Make her not talk, but start planning now. As you get strength to work now, better start planning for your future. If you depend on these children, you won't be disappointed in Jesus' name. But I'm telling you, these children, as you see them, they are black, but they are thinking now. You both thinking, and they get their mentality not be like children that grew up in Africa. You cannot burden and saddle them with responsibility of looking after all your 10 children, all your 6 children, and say, oh, maybe I've trained you. You come and train your younger one. They will tell you, excuse me, dad. Excuse me, mom. I didn't ask you to bring these children into this world. I've got my own life. I can't do that. I'm sorry. And you know, say they know they fear to tell you their mind. They will tell you. If you like talk, say that they're rude, they will tell you. Wait to make your children grow. You go, no. They will tell you. Say, no. They will challenge you. They will logical thinking. Amaya, are you there?
I dey here. I dey listen to you. I had to mute. Not true. Not true. Not they bring the children come work. Everybody handle your own. Everybody handle your own. The one waiting we need to take away. No mean a solution. Like we always think. Hey, me solution way forward. Okay. Single man, single girl, talk about your relationship. Talk about how many kids you're going to have, how you're going to raise those kids, what the income is going to be like. If one person is going to be at home, then talk about it. Talk about everything. Buy life insurance. Invest in stocks in your children's name. When you start having children, invest in them early. When you invest in them early, when that stock don't they get belly, don't they born plenty children, you know will pay a dime to send them to college, because all you need to do is just withdraw money from the stocks and then they use and go school finish. That is it. Plan ahead of time. If you want to get 10 children, no problem. Get plan in place. Plan. It's okay to have multitude of children, but can you afford it? Yeah. Have them, but don't come and be relying on some sister or some uncle to come and train your child, because the abuse is inevitable. Just know that. You're not going to be there looking at the child. You're not going to experience what they're experiencing. You know, don't go and be borrowing money and then leaving debt for your children. It does not. We are already going through a lot as Africans, as Nigerians. Too much work there our back. Make we not leave work for our own children for front. Because I beg and they beg, I beg. Now beg. So solution moving forward. Invest in your children. That is it. Live your life. Born children, you know, so you feel afford to take care of, so that you say go live good life. The child go live good life. The child will grow up to be a child of love. He go know how to love people. Not so you can't bother. They'll the frank face. They'll join bad gang. Now they can't become problem for society, can't become embarrassment for the whole world. Because I'm on my knees, oh, because make we borrow ourselves sense, so because I leave it here. My sister, God bless you as the leader of the community. Keep it moving. Are they your back like Iroko tree?
Hey. Thank you, my love. Have a good evening. God bless you.
Love you, yeah.
I love you very, very much. You know that already. So, guys, we don't talk. Amaya don't finish everything, no. She don't complete everything. He don't even beg on a joint self. He need down. Anywhere you there for the abroad, whether you are married, single parents, you know, yet to have children, you already got some children. Plan well. That's the bottom line. We are begging. Don't just bring children into this world because you have the ability to do so. Think calm. Sit down, think calm. Can I afford it? What quality of life can I give these children? What kind of neighborhood do I want my children to live in? Even if Nahia council give us, Nahia I won't stay for the rest of my life. Can't I do better? All these opportunities where they did this country, how I go take tapping? How many self go take tapping, take do all these things when people they do so? Go out, come out for your neighborhood, go some other places where you still you people they stay. Enter inside the country where you there. Make you see. You go to see all things when you know see for your local area. You go to ask questions. How best they buy this kind of house? I bet how best they invest for this kind of company? How best they get this kind of job? Google them. Not only social media. Use social media to promote your business. Start something. You get a day job, do something on the side. I'll get another video when I want to talk about, how we fit, all the areas when we need to look into when it comes to multiple streams of income, side hustle, when we go feed do, because it's all about empowering ourselves, sharing knowledge, sharing information. So if you are interested in that video, let me know in the comment section and we will plan it and bring it on. So I don't talk rich today. I hope we learned one or two things. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm ending now. Thank you very much, everybody. All my contributors. You guys made it so much more easier for me. God bless you. Thank you to everyone that's been here tonight. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Sorry about the technical hitches. I'm going to ask my kids to have a look at this internet. I don't know what the internet they do today, but thank God that we're still able to stream it. And yeah, we are going to do the video about what women like. A lot of people have been asking me about that. What women like, we're going to do it. It's on Friday. We'll do that video. So, yeah, make it a date. But I think I will still come out. I will still have another show before Friday, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you know how they do now. It's as the spirit directs. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, sisters. I love you guys. Chilled Power, Cynthia, Bingpe, thank you. Bolaji, my brother for life. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a good evening. God bless you. And let us learn, unlearn, and grow. I love you. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do. If you are learning and being blessed by these live shows, you must subscribe. That's the gift that you can give me. Please subscribe. How can I watch the ads, though? If I don't watch ads, I don't get paid. So I beg more now they watch the ads, one now they watch the playback. God bless you. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye, guys. Rahim, thank you, my brother. God bless you. Have a good evening. Monilola, Folashade, Oshegon. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.